Have you ever met someone who just clicks with everyone they talk to? It really feels like they have some kind of superpower, doesn't it? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on that exact skill. We are diving deep into a really powerful but often overlooked principle that pretty much governs all human interaction.
So what is it? What's the secret sauce to that instant connection? Is it just, charisma? Is it pure luck? Or, and this is the important part, is it something that can actually be learned? We all want to be heard, right? To be understood and to build stronger relationships. And the answer might be way simpler than you think. Because here's the thing, this isn't some magical ability you're either born with or you're not. Nope, it's all about understanding and then applying a fundamental human skill, a core principle that literally anyone can master to improve their interactions, both in their personal life and professionally. And that principle, it has a name. It's called the law of connection. This is the key that unlocks deeper communication and way more meaningful relationships. And you know what the best part is? It is 100% learnable. So, let's break down exactly what this is. Okay, let's get right to the heart of it. What do we actually mean when we talk about this law? We're about to look at the fundamental definition that really drives this whole concept. Here it is. The law of connection is this. It's the principle that you have to first connect with people on an emotional level before you can ever hope to move them with your words. Just think of it as heart before head. You can have the most logical, perfect argument in the world, but if the person you're talking to isn't emotionally open to hearing it, your message is just going to fall flat. So let's break this down even more. First, connection is about feelings, not just cold, hard facts. It's about showing you get where someone is coming from. Second, this doesn't just happen. It requires intentional effort, like the conscious choice to put your phone away and really listen. And it's from that effort that you build trust, which is the absolute bedrock for any real, lasting influence. Now, I know this might sound like some modern leadership buzzword, but the idea itself, it's ancient. And to really appreciate its power, it helps to know that this isn't some new fad. It's a timeless piece of human wisdom. The seeds of this idea were planted way back in ancient philosophy, in teachings about rhetoric and empathy. Then, fast forward to the 20th century, and you start to see leadership theories formally writing it down, codifying it. And now, well, in our hyper-connected yet often disconnected world, it has become an absolutely essential skill for anyone who wants to lead, collaborate, or just build better relationships.
Okay, so we know what it is and where it comes from, but why does it really matter? Like, what's the tangible, real-world impact of putting this law into practice? This is where it gets really interesting.
The difference is just dramatic. Look at this. Communication without connection is basically just transmitting data. Its effectiveness is low. But when you add that emotional layer, whoa, the impact skyrockets. Your message isn't just heard, it's felt, it's understood, and it actually inspires people to act.
And that effectiveness, it translates into real results. We're talking deeper personal relationships. At work, you gain way more professional influence. This naturally leads to better team collaboration because people feel seen and they feel valued. And the ultimate result of all of this? Stronger, lasting trust, which is the currency of every single successful interaction. So let's bring this down from the clouds and into our real lives. This is not just for CEOs or world leaders. This is about how you interact with people every single day. Think about your own conversations. Without connection, they can feel pretty transactional, right? Just an exchange of information. They end up being superficial and honestly forgettable. But when you apply the law of connection, those same interactions become relational. They become meaningful. They become memorable. You're not just talking at someone anymore. You're building something with them. There's this quote that just perfectly captures the whole idea. They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. At the end of the day, people are moved by emotion. The specific facts and figures, they might fade. But that feeling of being seen, heard, and valued, that lasts forever. So, if there's one thing you take away from all of this, let it be this. Connection doesn't just happen by chance. It is a conscious choice you make in every single interaction. It's a skill you can practice, a muscle you can build. It's about choosing to value the person more than the point you're trying to make. And that really leads to our final thought. Now that you have this understanding, what are you going to do differently? Who in your life, a coworker, a friend, a family member, could you make a more intentional effort to connect with? What's the one connection you'll choose to strengthen, starting today?